Alright, so this is going to be a unboxing video of my new headset. Are aware or not, these are actually some Turtle Beach, a little Redragon sticker on there, but they're Turtle Beach P11s. I got them on super duper sale when the PS4 came out because these were made for PS3. My concern, did they work with the PC? Yes, they did. They've worked wonderfully. They've been a great headset. I just felt like it was time for an upgrade. So, using my birthday money and taking advantage of the Father's Day sale, I got myself these Redragon ZEUS-X. And you don't know Redragon, I've been very happily surprised with the quality of their products. Their keyboard that I'm still currently using, I bought in 2018. After 6 years of heavy use, is still flawlessly performing. More recently, I switched to a Redragon mouse. That has also been very solid and performing well. Time will tell, how long it will last versus, say, like the Razer that I replaced with the Redragon. Redragon, don't really know. It's Redragon, which makes me think Redragon, but I think it's Red Dragon, even though they just have one D on there. I feel like I didn't quite cut this seal. Nope, I missed part of it. Trying to open a box I can't open. Yikes. That's the proper way, right? So safe, cutting away from yourself, blah, blah. And this seal is really, there we go. That was, well, it's a quality seal. Give them that. Yeah. This is, I got a very subtle dragon. That opens up. And now we get the plastic inserts. All right, so back so you can see it as we pull it out. That is everything except for one little pamphlet book in there. So there's your box. Set that down for a moment so we can have this other, I'm assuming, instruction booklet. We'll set that aside. All right, so what's in our container? Well, we got the Redragon stickers, variety of stickers, variety of sizes. Put them wherever. These are actually the same as what I got, I think, with the mouse over there. Got a little sticker that I put on the headset there. So this is the headset that's going to replace this headset, by the way. So you can see. All connected hardwire because that's my preference. They do have wireless models. And let's see. So we've got the little microphone. This is going to be a little weird because I'm going to have to basically tilt this one down, keep this microphone going, and then we'll check this one out. I have to see if I can figure out a way to combine videos because I can't record this with current headset and also hook this one up. So that's something I didn't really think about before. So it has a nice solid. Okay, so there's like a light control. There's a mute and an up and down for the volume on the dongle control. So this does have RGB on the sides. Ooh, that's nice. Solid metal. Feeds into plastic there. Little cables. Okay. Oh, I see. So the adjustments actually. This is something I just sort of said. I like the brand. I want to see how this is. For comparison, I think if you're looking at Redragon, I would say like compare them with Razer or Corsair, some of the other gaming companies. Do think these ear holes might be a little small. least for my ears. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try to keep my microphone and drop this headset so we can try it on. So hopefully, yep, looks like voice is still good. All right. I'm going to try it on. Oh, I was wrong. Those are just about perfect for my ears. That's nice and soft. Good padding up top, which for that is very good. Oh, that's going to be a nice improvement. I can feel it immediately. So that was sort of the reason I was looking for a new headset as well, because I'm streaming for, say, 6 hours or longer in typical stream situation. And tangle that up. All right, so this has this nice squishy thick padding up here at the top, which I am very much a fan of. My ears did fit perfectly within these ear cups, even though I thought they looked small. Apparently my ears are not as big as I thought they were. And coming down to the other end, we have that USB connector. Huh. So I'm definitely going to hook this thing up and see how it does. By comparison, this is a little pad. Given, I mean, this is an old headset, but this has never been very padded feeling. It's always been sort of thin, hard. So, as you might be able to see, there's kind of the dent and coloration from the headset. I've just finished a 6-hour stream before I made this video. That's where this headset's been on for a good period of time. This is our new replacement. Feels very solid. I like that it's only got this USB and the dongle is a simple connector here. This P11 set also has a dongle, which I can almost get into the camera shot. This one has mute, mic, separate volume controls for game and chat, which I've never understood because maybe it's a setting in somewhere that I was never able to find. The only one that's ever controlled volume has been the chat volume. The game volume, maybe that's for console. Maybe there's a separate connection if I were to connect it to a console. But this headset's always only had like the one volume control anyway. So I do like Turtle Beach. They've gone a little pricey in my opinion, since they've built their name up. They deserve to charge what they're charging. But this is Redragon. Very solid. Feels great. The padding is awesome, and I can tell immediately from changing with this headset to the other headset. These pads are awesome. I can tell the difference in the sound already. The deafening level of outside sounds is improved. This pad on top of my head, even with the soreness of having worn this one for 6 hours of stream, feel the immediate relief and difference. And that is a nice thick padding here. Maybe it'll wear out in time. We'll have to see. But I'm very happy. I do wish I had this plugged in. I'm curious. Maybe we can do that. We have an extra USB port over here to the side. I'm going to unwrap the wire. I can adjust the length of it later and then tighten it back up. So it's got a little Velcro wire holder. There we go. And then now that that's released, you can see get the Velcro cable tie to wrap it all up once you've gotten it to the length that you like. I do think this is about the right amount of cord. So if my Turtle Beach P11s, for example, have this massive bundle of cable that you can't see over here. It has a very long cable. This, stretching it out and making sure we don't tangle. So this is definitely a far this is definitely a far shorter cable by comparison to the P11 Turtle Beach headset. But comparing it with how I have the other one wrapped up and looking at the cable length going back to my PC over here, that looks almost like the Redragon headset has come with a cable that is like the perfect length to reach my PC. It's about, I don't know honestly, about 4 feet away, I'd say. Here's a convenient tool to always have around. 6-foot tape measure. I'm literally just going to extend this over to my PC because I'm curious what the distance is. And I'm coming out. This is just touching the case, not really going to a connector or anything. 42 inches to center me. Since we're doing a headset up here. Still 42 inches. Rawr. Light might make that too blinding to read. Yeah. And it's upside down. Okay. We're going to lock that in. Just so I want to point this out. This is really kind of a surprise to me. This headset. It's about 42 inches from me to the computer. And yeah, that is essentially perfect cable length from the Redragon headset. I am sort of mind blown with that because I was a little worried that it was going to be really long. I was going to have to wrap it up. I can unwrap this one so I can show you the bundle if I can. Depends on how I wrap this. If it's closer to C, and it's going to lose some of the bundle extending it out. Bring this down. This is all bundled up cable, probably another 4 feet of cable or something there. Yeah, that was the old. And I do want to see, since this simple protective cover for the USB here, I'm going to plug in the new one into another USB port. I just want to see if the lights come on. Oh, there's something plugged in here. Hold on. I'll be right back. So I do have another USB port that's open here. A little bit of a tight fit. Ooh. Plugged in. Oh. Getting the alerts of new audio devices been detected. I believe we're still going through my old microphone. This new headset puts the mic right at the corner of my mouth. I like that. Good. Won't be breathing into it. Wow, this sound I need to turn down. Wow. There you go. The lights are going. Those will have different modes I'll be able to select and change. And wow, I'm sort of mind blown. Okay, that ended. So I have another stream I'm watching over here. That's what I'm kind of testing my audio with. You're not going to hear it. It wouldn't really make a difference. You wouldn't be hearing it the way I'm hearing it through this anyway. I've noticed an immediate improvement in the sound level. I had to turn it down because this sound is so much better. I'm curious. So now they're both plugged up. Flashing red. Okay. So, slight thing would be this dongle control. See, there's sort of flashing, sort of a purple and blue flash. And then if we push mute, it goes to red flashing. Kind of wish it was just steady. You know, like the other, my P11 is a steady green for unmuted. And as you see there, steady red when it's muted. So, yeah, I won't be looking at it anyway. It's going to be flashing out of my line of sight anyway down here somewhere. That is not terribly long, but I like that. It's a good length. I'm just sort of, the sound difference is already sort of mind-blowing here. So I'm going to see if I can switch the headsets. I think right now they're both connected. And he's gone quiet on his stream. Yep, so we're still definitely going through this microphone, but now I don't know if I have sound in my old headset, if it's still connected and running through there. Where do we see it? Audio devices, speakers. Okay, so yeah, it sent the sound to the other headset, and that's kind of interesting. So I'm actually still using the microphone from this one. All the sound's going through the new headset. I don't know if I'm able to switch live while recording and everything. I might give that a go. Feel of this thing. Yep, microphone. I like the placement of the microphone. It is adjustable. Whoa. All right. Mind blowing is the right word for when this thing picks up sound. This guy has a pretty loud alert that just went off there. It was loud. All right. So testing the things. Go to audio settings. Yes. Microphone, USB. So I think this is going to switch microphones. Bear with me. Let's see. If I take this one off. Oh, hey, I think that, yes, we have switched. That is awesome. So this one is now not in use. This was the old Turtle Beach. I just folded them up. I want to show. There's the old sort of worn out leather pad that went over the top of my head that hurts so much on long streams. Looking at that now, I'm kind of like, wow, I should have done this a good while ago. This headset, I loved it. It's done great. It's still a good headset after all this time. But this has served its purpose for 6 years or so, and I think it is time to retire the Turtle Beach 11s and welcome in the Redragon ZEUS-X. This is the also included in the package. I'm assuming this is our instruction booklet. So, let's see. Doesn't open the way I thought it would. Okay. So it's like a pamphlet thing here. Gotcha. And I'm reading the instructions in Spanish on this side. US, UK. Dear user, thank you for your choosing Redragon brand. Protect your rights. And for better customer service, we ask that you note our warranty rules. Man-made damages such as disassembly, hard impact, submersion into water, improper current, damage caused by natural disasters are not included. Consumable parts such as footstick and spare parts replacement are no included in our warranty. So, guessing this is a little bit of, call it Google Translate. Plug the headset into PC USB port. Computer will detect the hardware. It's plug and play. For virtual 7.1 surround sound function, please find the software disk in packaging or download the software from the website at redragonzone.com and install it on your computer. Then it has instructions for connecting to PS4. So I'm not sure. Maybe that's the system this one was made for. Do not put headset in humid or wet place. High voltage. Do not put self-strength to pull the cable. Don't yank the cable hard. Gotcha. I do like translated instructions. Sometimes they're amusing. You still understand what they're telling you, but... So, high-quality gaming headset. Work with PC/PS4. Ergonomic design with RGB backlighting. Do like the lighting. Let's see if I push this light button on here. What we got? Oh, so it's going to change modes now. Oh, look at that. We're fancy. Huh. I think that one's just a steady color. Off. Okay, so it's got some options there. Alright, we'll have to look into that further. I will see if I can tie this into my colors of my channel branding, that kind of thing. I'm very happy. This, by the way, I mean, like I said, I just did a 6-hour stream. Been wearing that headset for actually longer than the 6-hour stream because I was watching other streamers and participating in the community. I mean, that headset has sat on my head for probably about 8 hours. Looking at the time now to kind of verify my math. 8 to 10 hours that I've been wearing the other headset, and that was actually getting painful. This one, that pad up there feels amazing already. These are cupping my ears perfectly. My ears not touching inside the cup. It does feel like it might be a little bit warmer, but I think that's also, it's got a better seal. Like the sound, the deafening to the outside. I have a ceiling fan. I've got an oscillating fan. It's streaming room. It gets kind of warm in here. I'm in Florida, and even with the air conditioning right now, I do have the room closed off, so it's not getting full air conditioning circulation in here. But typically when I'm streaming, this room hits around 81 degrees Fahrenheit or 27 degrees Celsius, so it's warm. That's why I tend to wear golf shirts or sports shirts when I do streams and things. I'm not trying to be all like classy or whatever. This is a material that breathes well, and I don't get so hot in it. And if you can see, my gaming chair is also a mesh gaming chair because I need to try and keep cool. That's probably one of the bigger challenges of doing gaming and streaming and things in Florida, is keeping things cool without making your air conditioning and therefore your electric bill ridiculously high. So I've switched mics, I've switched headsets. It feels great. I think it looks great. Sounds great. Don't know if the microphone sounds how that sounds versus the previous one. We literally switched it during the recording of this video, so I'm gonna have to listen back to it and see if I can see that sound difference in my voice. If it is the same, if it's better, don't know. But otherwise, the comfort, padding of the ears, the padding up top, everything, just this is a big win for me. This thing was on sale. It was on Father's Day sale. Redragon ZEUS-X. I forget exactly what the comparison was online. Like what model of other headset that is out there this is compared against, because I will admit they tend to be kind of like a knockoff of somebody else's thing. But I look at Redragon and I kind of think of it this way. You look at Razer, you look at Corsair, you look at whichever gaming company makes your headset, your mouse, your keyboard, your power supply unit. They even have those. Take whatever that gaming company, the other gaming company is charging you, cut it roughly in half, and then double the quality. And so far, that has been my experience with Redragon. So I do recommend them, and I think that hopefully they will stay sort of low cost, high quality, because it works very well. I've had I'll hold up my keyboard here. I had this keyboard since 2018. I've played games on it just about daily, for hours on end, for 6 years. I am only replacing this because I felt like I wanted to get myself something nicer. So I'm going to try to do a video on the keyboard when that comes in. I was shocked. That's the other one. When I ordered this headset, they said 5 to 7 days from shipping, from ordering to me receiving it. I was shocked because I ordered it Sunday. I actually received it yesterday, technically. Now 3 in the morning local time here for me. That was Monday, the day after I ordered it. My mind was blown when that box came. I had no idea. I was like, what came? Is this package for me? Did they make a mistake? Open it up. Bam. Got the headset right away. So I saw they did the shipping through Amazon. So don't know if that's for everybody. Outside of the US, I'm not sure how it's going to work. But I do think this company is a great company that makes high quality gaming peripherals, keyboards, mice, speakers, the power supply units. I'm trying to think. I think there's something else I'm forgetting. Oh, they do mouse pads. Remember that so they have all kinds of accessories and things. I'll pop open their website here real quick. There we go. All right, so I'm just popping in. So yeah, mice, keyboards, headset, speakers, mouse pads, power supplies, monitors and webcams, and they even have a cooling system. So I mean, I don't know necessarily if these are all going to be as good. But for me, like I said, I've had this keyboard for 6 years. It hasn't put a foot wrong in 6 years. I think once about 6 months ago, the A key when I was gaming, because WASD and all that, the A key was sticking sometimes. Cleaned the keyboard, no problems. Whatever it was, some dirt, a hair, whatever got in there was messing up the A key. After I cleaned it, perfect. So that's 6 years running on this keyboard, and I would still continue using it, even if I weren't getting this upgraded one that's coming in. This headset, I'm telling you, I've had the other headset on for 10 hours, and that's where I wanted to kind of show I'm leaving this on for a bit to, kind of give it that feel, check this out. And I am very happy. This thing feels solid. Ear cups are comfortable. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like right now, my head is essentially sort of sore, tired, worn out from having this thing on for 10 hours. 8 to 10 hours. I'm not entirely certain. I didn't time it or anything. Just trying to be clear and honest about this. This was a great headset that I got super cheap. Old Turtle Beach P11s. I put the Redragon stickers from when I got the mouse on there. It's still got the Turtle Beach emblem above it. And like I said, I got one of these sticker sets like this when I got the new gaming mouse. Now I've got the headset, got the keyboard, the old keyboard. I got a new keyboard coming in from Redragon. I am fully on board with Redragon at this point. All of their stuff has been absolutely quality. Checking this thing out. Like I said, I've had this headset also for about 6 years. And it still works. It's still great in its way, but that padding, maybe it works for somebody that has hair on their head. Okay, fine. I haven't had hair on my head since I was about 22. I'm 43 now, so that was the choice that my friends and I made back in the day. We're talking about things we haven't never done. Shaving our head came up. I shaved my head. I liked it. I've kept it. So I know this especially started to make me look a little older. I'm never gonna dye it. I don't care. I'm not that kind of person. So I am thinking this was a great success getting this headset, and I'm pulling over to the website now. ZEUS-X RGB wired gaming headset sells for $61.99. But I did get it on sale. I did not pay that price. I'm going to my orders. I want to see what I paid. I paid $49.60, so you can catch it on sale. And that's actually a nice, what, $20 we saved? No, my math is off. $12. It took $12 off being on sale. I'll definitely take that. I was looking through their website. They do have a wide variety. Most of them have like the leather ear covers. I'm not a fan of those. They tend to make my ears hot and sweaty under those. I want the cloth. That's what this has. It's the cloth padding. And some of them also have a leather padding for the top, which again, it's going to be your preference. Maybe you live somewhere colder or whatever, and you want the leather because the leather's going to be warm, I think. But for me, this feels comfortable. It's breathing well. You can feel that pad, even placed right where the other headset was for 10 hours. It's not causing me pain. It's not making me want to rip it off my head like the other one was starting to get to that point. I am very happy with this Redragon ZEUS-X, my new gaming headset, all the stuff back here. So, I don't know. Guess it had a little bump during shipping. I just saw that. So there's a little mark there, but you know, headset's perfectly fine. Everything is working with it. This is now the microphone I'm using. I can see on my volume slider, it looks like it is hitting just, it looks like I almost have to make 0 adjustments between this headset and the old headset. So that'd be amazing. I will play around with it, try to make sure the settings are where they need to be. But yeah, I'm saying, at least for now, 10 out of 10 on this headset purchase, and I would recommend it to anybody. It's very comfortable. Got squish and give. Even when I press that up and my ear actually does touch the inside, it doesn't get uncomfortable. But I'm curious. It feels like there's just a slight bit of padding in there. So I think if your ears are bigger than mine or stick out further than mine, reference point. There's my ear. Boom. Perfect. Is that is really sort of I just can't believe I feel like it was made, like custom made to fit my ears and my head, which is really sort of surprising. Now this is fully extended, so not sure. I think I have a pretty big head. Old army helmet. Pretty sure this is a large. So yeah, as a reference point, if you were in the army and you wore a large helmet, this will fit your head. Here's a good thing for having the souvenir around, right? Anyway, so hopefully this has been useful and might help somebody else out there making a decision and buying their headset. Because I'm Team Redragon now, like all the way. This is their products have constantly impressed me. And hopefully that will continue into the future. So it's got a QR code on there for downloading your user manual. And this is just the operating instructions that were included. We've got some more stickers to slap on some stuff. I'm sure I'll find something to stick them on. And I am very happy with this headset. Definitely recommend. All right. Well, again, thank you for watching. and hopefully you've enjoyed the unboxing, setup, and implementation of my new headset. And hopefully, if you're looking for one yourself, I'm just going to cycle through these again. So I'm just trying to see what they look like. There's breathing, essentially. It's red breathing. So I'm assuming when I download some software and whatnot, I'm going to have more controls over choosing the colors, what they do. And that's off. Okay. So yeah, that's the new headset. And I was going to say that's also what I discovered when I got the mouse, for example. You know, I downloaded some software for it. I've got full controls on setting the mouse sensitivity, setting the mouse colors. So yeah, this has definitely been a good purchase. I look forward to getting the keyboard, and then we'll go over the new keyboard when that arrives. All right. Hopefully everybody has a good one, and I will see you later.